The program in question began back in 2016 when voters passed an initiative designed to send schools more money. The specific goals were to raise the dismal high school graduation rate of about 71% and prepare students for colleges or careers. It's paid for with a tax on business sales above $1 million. Over the past 6 years, the program sent a total of $760 million to 230 school districts across the state. Auditors found that 43% of that money was spent on dropout prevention. That's the left side of the bill there. 37% was spent on career and technical education. 20% was spent on college level and other opportunities. Christine McCants is the lead auditor on the study.
We did find that broadly it looks like the funds are being spent on the things that were intended by the voters.
But the auditors also noted it's hard to track exactly how much impact that money had because it's only about 5% of the total funding the state spends on each student, which totals about $15,700 per student per year.
Outcomes were a little bit harder, in part because the big outcomes are something that all the funding is going towards: improving graduation rates, dropout prevention, readiness for college and career. It's sort of the focus of maybe most education funding.
Auditors also found a bit of good news. There on the left, graduation rates rose to 81%, still among the lowest in the nation, but an improvement. Still, the auditors note, although the number of ninth graders on track to graduate stayed the same, that's the middle graph there, students who showed up for class fell pretty sharply. That's the graph on the right. The most profound impact was in the area of technical education, the sort of classes where students can begin to learn a trade skill. Look at the center column here and you'll see that CTE participation rose to 72%.
So that's actually been maybe the big success story from High School Success, is that we're seeing CTE participation rates rise across all students and for those individual student groups. So that's really promising.
One of the big individual stars in the report, Woodburn High School, where the number of students enrolled in technical education rose by 40%. Back to you.
Pat Doris digging into the findings. Thank you, Pat.